I'm here in Greenbrier County, and this pavilion behind me, I wouldn't really say it's a small part of the county's history. Grab a snack, maybe a treat, or even add an ice-cold drink to the mix. Filled with your choice of soda, can't forget the lid, put it on to avoid spills, snag a straw, and get ready to relax. Because a movie's about to start in the new Raleigh Street Cinemas in Bluefield. The dominance of some traditional media outlets are beginning to decline, with some local newspapers beginning to fold. BuzzFeed is the latest victim. It's tax season here in Fayette County, so I decided to pay a visit to the office of the assessor where you can pay your taxes, though this year you may be able to get some money back. And with the new money allocated to the state, Bluefield hopes to build new structures that will help the local community and surrounding area. I'm here outside the Bowlby Library for the Turkey Trot 5K, and as you can see behind me, some of the runners and walkers are starting to trickle in.
It gives you a warm feeling when you're able to help someone.
Recently, the Fayette County Sheriff's Department responded to a call about a welfare check. The officers that arrived at the scene determined that it was a mental health crisis and were able to save the individual's life.
You know, someone's in a situation like that, it's just our primary function to make sure that we do what we can to make sure that they get the proper treatment and stuff that they need.
Providing that kind of help is a primary duty of the police department.
We're here to protect and serve the citizens of this county and whoever's in our county. And it's not always making arrests, it's not always putting a bad person in jail, it's going above and beyond to get someone help.
And they go about it by handling each situation
with care. I mean, as with anything else that we do, you know, it's not to be judgmental or anything to that extent.
If you're afraid to call, don't be.
Just if you think there's something going on, it doesn't hurt to call 911. Let us check into it and figure out if it was just nothing or if it was something.
And this time, it was something. A way to help prevent situations like this is to recognize the signs early.
If you see a loved one that you think may be having a mental health crisis, you're more than welcome to call, and that way we can point you in the right direction for those issues.
The Sheriff's Office recommends that if you see something, say something. And if you or a loved one think that you may need help, the Fayette County Sheriff's Department is always here for you, but there are other resources available as well. The numbers on screen are the ones to call if you or a loved one feel that there's a potential mental health crisis. It's always better to call than to stay silent, because it can ultimately lead to the preservation of life.
Because now this individual that they helped and saved will be able to get the help he needs to carry on with his life and be there for his family.
For WOAY News Watch, I'm Tim Durkin. Summersville just got a new state park.
This opens another gateway for West Virginia.
A new gateway for locals.
You know, this is for locals. This is West Virginia's park. This is our park, and I can't wait to see more and more people out here exploring the new land.
And one for tourists as well.
Continue attracting more and more people to the area. Those people are going to eat in our restaurants, stay in our hotels, spend money in the area, keep contributing to West Virginia's economy. One
of the main goals behind making Summersville Lake a new state park was to attract more people to the area.
Well, we all know the beauty of Nicholas County. I mean, for God's sakes a living, it is unbelievable. The world didn't know. That's the problem. And many states right even around us didn't know.
For viewers new to the area, the lake offers several recreational activities like climbing, hiking, biking, and more. There's 177 acres of land set aside for the park, so more additions are sure to be added in the coming months. And Ruby assures the public that even though big changes are coming to the Summersville area, the way that the lake behind me is being maintained won't be changing at all.
There's been some confusion of people who think that like we're taking over the lake or the lake operations. It's not, and that's why I keep trying to repeat, like the northern shore, we're adding 177 new acres that will be managed by the state. So it is separate and apart from the lake operations.
Seeing a new state park written in is a rarity, and one that Justice sees as an investment into West Virginia's future.
It is amazing what happens when you really invest in yourself, and that's what we're doing.
Reporting for WOAY Newswatch with photojournalist Danny Delante,
God bless each and every one of you. Thank y'all.
I'm Tim Durkin. The tension is rising, the hype is building, and the competition is fierce. This is Dodge for a Difference, the brainchild of Dr. Alex Regina and his integrated marketing class.
It's a great charity that benefits disadvantaged youth in the Pittsburgh area for mentorship, education, and for just keeping them safe so they can grow up to be happy, healthy, and contributing members to our society.
There were many ways to support, including t-shirt sales, raffle baskets, and of course, dodgeball. The tournament featured teams of primarily students, but also some professors. The event was sponsored by the Best of the Batch Foundation, designed to help children in need. The founder? Put your hands together for Charlie Batch. Former Pittsburgh Steelers player Charlie Batch. After a little photo shoot, he made sure to express his gratitude. Some of the prizes included signed footballs from Batch himself.
It's not every day you get a signed football.
Throughout the entire event, one thing was clear. Despite the prizes, the shirts, the stickers, the tournament, the trophies, the glory, in the end, this was all for the kids. Reporting for Channel 14, I'm Tim Durkin.